Coming up at the top of the hour, we kick off our 4-game Big East Tournament quarterfinal Thursday. A good one. Providence set to take on your 1-seed Villanova. Rob Stone, Steve Lavin, Donnie Marshall here with you. The Friars come in on a roll. They've won 3 of their last 4, but Villanova's won 2 of the last 3 national championships. But up next, Jenny, Donnie's going to tell you why first-teamer Eric Paschall and Nova should be afraid of the Friars.
All right, Rob, thanks. But hey, let's go to the NBA first. Lonzo Ball's name has come up in trade rumors for Anthony Davis and basically every other superstar the Lakers are interested in. Now it seems like he's ready to move on. Lonzo told The Athletic, quote, "If I get traded, then I get traded. The goal is to be the best player I can be for whichever team." So, Shannon, what do you make of those comments?
It sounds to me someone is ready to move on, Skip. I think he's come to the realization that there's a good chance he's not going to spend his entire career in L.A. And he's probably going to be one of the pieces, if not the centerpiece, of any trade moving forward. And I think he's come to that realization, and it's okay. And instead of trying to fight it, no, this is my home, I'm playing for my hometown team, he's like, if it happens, it happens. And maybe, Skip, this is the best thing, maybe moving on from, because, he's going to be the man. Even Magic said, you know, this guy can be special, to have a statue of him. Maybe moving on and moving out of the shadows of Magic Johnson and all this, because this is a storied franchise. I mean, it doesn't get any better than the Celtics and the Lakers. Yeah, I know the Knicks and Madison, Square Garden and all that other stuff, but basically, it's the Celtics and the Lakers. And the pedigree that's in this in this organization, he might perform better without the pressures of trying to be Magic Johnson or trying to be one of these all-time historically great point guards. So maybe if he goes somewhere else, he can relax, he can be Lonzo, and as he said, be the best Lonzo Ball he can be for whichever team were to take him. But I think he's come to the realization, Skip, that he's probably not going to be a Laker come next year.
I think he would be relieved not to be a Laker next year.
Maybe.
I still believe in Lonzo. I believe he could be a star in this league. I haven't backed off that 1 inch.
For the Lakers or for another team?
For another team.
Okay.
I still feel sorry for him because I believe his father made it virtually impossible for him to succeed as a Laker in Los Angeles. When you're calling out other players, I saw a quote from Patrick Beverley. He's still mad about that opening night. Remember where he just took it out on Lonzo? It was his first pro game.
Right.
And he's pointing at Lavar in the stands. It's about you. I did this to your son to shut you up.
Yeah. I can't do it to you, but I can do it to your son.
Wow. And then we had Lavar on the show, and I still like Lavar. He loves his kids to a fault, but he sat right here and said, Luke Walton has turned my son into a loser. And there's some truth to that. But the problem is, if you say it publicly, now you've just slammed the Laker door shut on your son because it's him or him. It's one or the other. Magic's got to choose. And Jeannie Buss, I'm pretty sure she still loves her some Luke Walton. Is Luke going to be back? I don't know. I don't see any end in sight to this.
Right.
Will they, especially if they get new star power, will they bring Luke back?
And still, when people say, well, Shannon, I mean, Lavar is not playing, it's Lonzo's playing. But when you say my son is better than Steph Curry,
that's what I'm saying.
If you take my son and put him on Golden State, they win the title. You put Steph Curry on UCLA, and they probably missed the NCAA tournament. Really? I mean, when you start saying this, and Skip, maybe it was like to get noticed or whatever the case may be. But that's asking an awful lot to say a college kid is better than a 2-time MVP who's already a champion. So it's just hard. You put more pressure. Because I believe, Skip, if we just say Lonzo Dasher, he doesn't have this, but it's Lonzo Ball and his dad. It's hard for me to believe that Gloria James is not as proud of LeBron as Lonzo is his son.
That's true.
Or James Harden or Kyrie's dad. But they're not going around and talking about how good their sons are. It's him. And so now look, it's very competitive. And sometimes, Skip, I'm going to show you that your son is not as good as you think. And Patrick Beverley, I think his IG account, Mr. 94 feet. So that's what he calls himself, Skip. He's guarding you from end to end. And when think about, We keep on talking about, we was talking about old LeBron James. You saw what he did to Paul George a couple of nights later.
Yep.
So imagine what he's going to do to a rookie point guard. They can't, you talk about all-star players. You talk about all-NBA players.
Yep.
So what is he going to do to a rookie? You give guys incentive. What, come on, Skip, it's opening night. It's March, it's November. Why am I going to play hard?
Yep.
Oh, we playing who? The Lakers? Oh, okay. Let me see what you got, Lonzo. Let me see if your daddy say you as good as he said you are.
So as a rookie, Lonzo went 10, 7, and 7. And I saw stretches, I saw flashes, I saw moments of brilliance.
Yes.
As a sophomore with LeBron James, when he was paired with LeBron, they vibed off each other. And I saw moments and stretches and flashes of, ooh, this really works. He was taking and making big threes, and he did improve his three-point shot to 33%, which is decent. The free throws, I cannot defend.
That's unforgivable.
Would you believe he's only taken 48 for the year? Do you realize that's 10th most or 10th least on the Lakers? That's below Tyson Chandler, who shot 20 more free throws than Lonzo. He runs for the free throw line. He doesn't drive it because he doesn't want to have to go stand there and shoot it. That's kind of mini LeBron stuff. But
this is not about LeBron.
I know it's
this
not.
is all Lonzo.
Okay, but back to Lonzo. He's 42% from the free throw line. As a point guard in this league, you can't do it.
No way.
You won't survive.
Nope.
Can he defend because he's a long 6'7"? Yes, he can. Are there nights that he drives me crazy because he just won't lock in and engage because he's still got privileged kid in him? I think he's got a little spoiled brat in him. He needs to get out from under dad. He needs to go somewhere and start over with new pressure to say, I'm my own man, and I'm going to make my own way here, wherever it is. And I don't want that to be in Phoenix where his dad said, I want to run the Suns with all three of my sons there.
That's not going to happen.
They'd be the Phoenix Suns S-O-N-S, right?
That's not going to happen. It's like, well, the Lakers won't give my son, wouldn't give Jello a fair shake. But there are 29 other teams. What is this about the Lakers? My thing is, Skip, look, my mom was not concerned about whether or not her boys were going to play together in the NFL. Hell, if she can get them to the NFL, she's done a very good job. My grandmother done a very good job.
I'd say.
To worry about, well, I want all three of my boys. You think the Holiday parents are worried about, well, all three of my sons don't play on the same team?
No, but they're playing.
Yeah. What about the Plumleys?
That's a good one.
Missed a lot of time, Lonzo.
You know what? That's another negative.
65 games.
He's starting to seem a little brittle.
By the end of 2 seasons we're talking about here. That's a lot of time. But guys, one guy who is back tonight, Zion Williamson.
Here we go.
On the court. But disappointment. And they are getting closer to officially being eliminated from playoff contention. LeBron's made the postseason 13 straight years, and yesterday the King seemed to wave the white flag on his team's chances. Take a listen.
Our chances are slimming down each and every game, and so many teams in the West are playing well. So just try to get better, but this won't be the last time I'll be in the postseason. That's for sure. Obviously, I would love for this team to be in the postseason, and for me to be a part of the postseason is always something I've always, loved.